I'm just going to apologize right now about the fact that there is background noise. I'm trying to get rid of that, but right now I have to have this air conditioner on because if not, my room gets really hot. We have horrible windows and we're in the process of getting those fixed so the air will not always be on and I'll be able to record without it and live stream without the air being on 24/7. I apologize in advance. I hope you guys still find a way to enjoy this video. But yeah, it's gonna start now. Hey guys, Deathring here. In today's video, I just want to talk about the manga called Dead Mountain Deathplay. I'm about 3 volumes in, about to hit the 4th one soon. They are fucking huge. Like, I'm gonna throw a comparison shot of volume 25 of Blue Exorcist, which is half the size of a Viz Big Edition or 3-in-1. It is insane how big these volumes are. But I have to say, it is a very good manga that deserves a lot of attention. It has phenomenal art and storytelling so far. The writer is the same person who wrote Spirits Are Forever With You 1 and 2, and then Can't Fear Your Own World for Bleach. There's a couple aspects I want to get into, so let's first start with the art style and the art, and then we'll go into plot, and then a few characters I want to talk about specifically. The artist behind Dead Mountain Deathplay is Shinta Fujimoto. Shinta has drawn Red Raven and Bacchanal along with, of course, Dead Mountain Deathplay. His art is extremely detailed, concise, and beautiful. The art style is like if you took Taichi Kubo's draw lines and then Kazukato's facial structures, if that makes sense. Now, the way he draws fights is a lot like Bleach in a way, but I don't know what his inspirations are. The art is just amazing in general. His character designs are top tier. The backgrounds are really good. They're full of life. Everything has personality, is what I'm trying to say. Now, let's get into plot. The plot of Dead Mountain Deathplay is this ancient being called Corpse God wakes up in a body of a 16-year-old named Polka. The whole gist behind it is he used a spell that was supposed to revive him in a different body, and then he would not be a giant skeleton monster. It's basically a reverse isekai. Somehow the spell warps space and time and takes him to a different reality. So now he's in our universe as the 16-year-old Polka, obviously, as I said earlier. It is extremely interesting to watch him try to grow and evolve into this new role as a human, or in this universe as human. It's extremely interesting to me because you see him slowly mature but then devolve with the mind of the 16-year-old, because in his world he was some ancient being, and in here he's a 16-year-old whose brain isn't fully developed yet. And I kind of like how that's a plot point because you see him act very maturely and then very immaturely, which is supposed to be the side of the kid coming out. Now, he meets this girl who tried to kill Polka, and we find out later that she was hired by the family. This woman's name is Masaki Sakimiya, and she's basically now Polka's zombie girlfriend, I'm gonna call her, just because they're always with each other and she stays a main staple in the series. I just want to say one thing, this bitch is all thigh. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. This fucking manga is horny as shit. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention it's rated 18, so yeah, it's a really graphic seinen, which is not typical for my channel since I usually focus on 16 plus series like Blue Exorcist. But yeah, she's literally insane. She's one of the top assassins in this world. And yeah, that's one of the main characters. And then there's the man who basically controls the drones and their operations. He also basically forms their home base and then forwards their contracts through Lisa and shit. His name is Takumi Kiriyua, I think is how you pronounce it, I'm not sure. But he's basically the brains behind Polka and Misaki's current adventures. Now, of course, power system I need to talk about because it is extremely important to this. It is a lot like Bleach, but at Fairy Tail. There is a lot of spirits and stuff like that. But then the magic system is really intricate. So let's go back to before Corpse God got transported into Poka's body. Magic in that universe is basically souls. It's basically Ryatsu on fucking steroids. How cool it is, though. Now, let me explain it how he explains it. It all starts with the evil eye. They say he who was born with the evil eye is the ability to see ghosts. Everything from the thieves he's killed to evil spirits. If he's not careful, he'll even see those of birds and insects, all of them. Most people who possess the evil eye seek refuge in church, where they spend the rest of their lives. That, or they find pleasure in toying with other spirits, becoming necromancers like the Corpse God. And that's why I should prioritize replenishing my magic over saving up money. The mana in the air of this world is fate, and I can barely detect any souls. Not that I can even communicate with the spirits in the first place. Then what are you going to do? Basically, as long as there are ghosts and such, I can replenish my magic. You mean you eat spirits? No, if I did that, my soul would meld with them, and that would be a whole mess. So how do I explain it in words you'll understand? It basically takes a lot more energy than you'd think for a soul of a deceased person to remain in the mortal plane. Staying energy that comes from grudges, lingering attachments, and emotions like that is converted into magic, basically hollows. And that's what we necromancers use, meaning we can gather magic by forcibly exorcising vengeful spirits and such that are beyond reasoning with anymore. That's why this place was packed with more magic than an old battlefield. So yeah, basically, his whole power is the hollows from Bleach. That is his whole power system, and I fucking love it. That is the end of this review, or I guess trying to see if you guys rate it. I think it's a solid 9 out of 10. Now, I'm gonna fill this last 3 minutes just with art because I need that 10-minute mark. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Death Crank out. Peace.